G'day guys, it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock and it's beer o'clock time here at Fairfaster in sunny Sydenham. And tonight we're going to talk about a new brand which has arrived last couple of weeks. We have now taken on Picture Organic Clothing, and with me tonight my wonderful assistant is Chelsea from Picture Organic Clothing NZ. So Chelsea, tell us a little bit about the clothing and Picture. Go for it.
Sweet.
We're going to talk about the beer afterwards. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. So first, just an overall about Picture. Picture Organic Clothing was started about 11 years ago by 3 friends in France. Basically, the reason they came together to create this brand is they all had just a love for the outdoors and for board sports, and they really wanted to create a brand that reflected that, not only in style and design, but in how we treat our environment and like how we produce our clothing. So they're totally and completely committed to sustainability and transparency. So everything in the Picture line is a minimum 50% recycled or 50% organic, averaged across all the products. What that means is basically for the recycled materials.
This is like Blue Peter. We already got one here.
They literally take recycled PET bottles, break them down into pellets or into flakes, then into pellets. You create a yarn, you dye it, and then you have fabric at the end. So all of these products, the outer material will be made from recycled plastic bottles. And about 50 bottles goes into making one large jacket, which is really, really quite cool.
But don't try this at home. Don't get 50 bottles and try to make your own yarn because it won't work.
No, probably not. Another good thing to state for basically all of the products, they're Blue Sign certified, which means that all of the dyeing processes are all natural and contained so that they don't have an effect on the environment. They're the Global Recycled Standard certified, meaning that the recycled material is actually recycled. This is really important in this day and age because there are actually certain brands out there that use factories that create bottles in factory, break them down, and then make recycled products. So Picture's basically certified, guaranteed.
Are we naming brands?
Don't do that. No.
Okay. That's a shocker of a story, though.
It is,
yeah.
and we've had that confirmed a few times now, so it's quite crazy. And then they got certified for anything made from organic cotton as well. So just all the certifications, and a really cool thing that you can also know about the brand is since they're Fairware certified, that means that all of their products are made in factories that are independently vetted by a separate company, goes in, makes sure that the workers are treated fairly, that they have living wages, that there is OSHA standards, that kind of thing. So it's just a really amazing brand top to bottom.
So what have we got here? What have we picked out of the range? What's this about?
Yep, so the Expedition range from Picture is basically, it's going to be your top of the end line of clothing that they do. The idea being that it's for, expeditions. You're going to be, ski touring, backcountry, that kind of thing, where you are being highly active and you need gear that's going to perform. This gear can actually be seen in their most recent video, Zabadarst, where they actually went out into the Kaikoura Mountains and did this huge 10-day expedition without vehicles, no helicopters. They were all skinning up and skiing these amazing cliffs. It's really cool. So the Effect Pant, which is this piece, what is special about it, it's going to be 2020, waterproof and breathability, 20K, 20K. It is a lined shell. So
what I like about this as well is the fact you can use it for ski touring, you can use it for mountaineering. So if you're the kind of person doing a bit of everything for a winter, this is a great option for you.
So full zip down along the side makes getting in and out super easy. Fully lined, fully taped. Or not lined, but the 3-layer. Fully taped. What's special about these pants is that they're part of the ProKnit series. So this paneling here actually has stretch to it because the fabric is knitted, not woven. So woven material will be everything like down here on the bottom. It's not stretchy. It doesn't move. This allows a lot more movement in the fabric. It also adds to the breathability.
Super comfortable to wear.
Very comfortable. Really, this is an excellent option for your ski touring, mountaineering, and all of the places where you want stretch or where you're going to have that ProKnit material, but everywhere else where you need a bit more durability, you'll find that on the knees, the bum, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's the effect.
That
Then
is the effect pant. So the next pant in the expedition range is the welcome bib.
I love this. This is great.
So what's awesome about the welcome bib is basically you get 2 for 1. All you have to do is unzip here all the way around and you end up with a pant.
The cut-offs.
There you go.
Yeah.
Super easy. So basically you get the best of both worlds depending on where you're going and what you're doing. Again, 20K with this. Dry clay recyclable membrane, which actually means that the pant can be recycled.
Massive venting as well, which is really good.
Yep, and also on both the effect pant and the welcome pant, a lot of reinforcing in through the instep, just to give durability to the pant.
We've got some more pants, because pants is where it's at really.
Pants, and some good colors in the Nycoon pants, both in the brick and in the gold.
Again, a lot of venting going on. And this is ever so slightly insulated, but not much to be quite honest.
Yeah, so
So
it's
again-
like the lining on this is called Cormax lining. So that's the only insulation. Basically, Cormax is what Picture use as sweat wicking, quick drying. It's going to pull your sweat off your skin, but does just add a little bit more warmth. If you want that, you'd go with the Nycoon pant over like the
Or
welcome
you
bib.
don't have to wear a base layer, you just wear the pant next to your skin. And it's
Exactly.
going to work.
And
Banging.
something that's really quite nice is that, sorry, the lining goes all the way down through the pant. So if you are wearing it without a base layer, it's not just to here on your leg.
Yeah.
It's the full leg. Really comfortable. And again, really big venting. Pockets. All the usual features you would want in a pant. Something special to the Picture pants is a snow gaiter included in the pants. Make sure snow's not going down your bum. If you don't like the snow gaiter, just tuck it in, it goes away.
And then we just got the woolen jacket here as well.
Yep. So welcome jacket matches back to the welcome pant.
Very much a
Three.
3-layer shell jacket.
Yep. And what's awesome about this jacket is the snow skirt is detachable. Again, just all the great features of a ski jacket you want.
Nice.
Ski mountaineering as well, actually. If you're going climbing as well, this jacket will absolutely suffice, because it's as tough as some of the Gore Pro shells we've got on the rack here as well. So,
Yeah.
really good indeed.
Great option.
So that is a really quick overview of Picture. We have some lady stuff as well. We just maybe don't have time to show that because we haven't spoken about the beer, and it's beer o'clock review. So, what's the beer are we drinking?
So, the beer that we have today is Two Thumb Brewing Company, California Dreaming Effervescent Steam Ale.
Now,
And
you're a
it's
fan of this
delicious.
brewery, eh?
I am a big fan of the Two Thumbs. They are the whole reason I've gotten into IPAs. I didn't like a
Really?
single IPA until I had theirs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is the best bit of news I've heard all day. It brought you into the world of IPA. It's great.
It did.
And this is a very easy beer to drink on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, team. Hopefully it's it's a long weekend, so everybody's going to have to in the hills are going to play, and we'll speak to you next week live, and hopefully some snow coming next week. See you guys. Bye bye.